Most people think change is supposed to feel dramatic. They think the day their life changes, they will wake up different, more motivated, more focused, and more disciplined. Because of that, they believe the harder they push, the faster they will transform. So they try to change everything at once. They wake up earlier, eat cleaner, work harder, read more, exercise daily, and quit distractions. And for one day, maybe two, it feels powerful. Until suddenly, it feels impossible. Because your brain does not reward massive change. It resists it. To your conscious mind, you are improving your life. But to your survival brain, you are threatening stability. And the brain hates uncertainty, even when your current life is making you miserable. This is why people stay stuck. Not because they are lazy, but because the brain often prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar growth. Your current habits may be destroying your future, but they feel predictable. And predictable feels safe. The bigger the goal, the more energy it takes just to begin. That first step matters more than people realize because most people do not fail while doing the habit. They fail before they even start. Psychologists call this activation energy, the amount of mental effort required to begin a behavior. And if starting feels overwhelming, your brain delays. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. That is why the smartest people do not focus on massive change. They focus on tiny change. Because small actions do not scare the brain. They slip past resistance. That is the power of the 1% rule. 1% sounds meaningless until time gets involved. Because getting 1% better every day does not stay small. It compounds. And small actions repeated long enough become life-changing. One push-up becomes a workout habit. One page becomes a reading habit. One sentence becomes a writing habit. One walk becomes a healthier life. Tiny actions create identity. So here is how you use it. Shrink the habit until it feels almost too easy. Instead of saying, "I will read for an hour," just say, "I will read 1 page." Instead of saying, "I will run 5 miles," just say, "I will put my shoes on." Because once you begin, resistance weakens. Starting is the hardest part. And your brain rarely fights what feels effortless. And something deeper starts happening. You stop proving what you can do, and you start proving who you are. You are no longer trying to exercise. You become someone who moves. You are no longer trying to read. You become someone who learns. Because real discipline does not come from force. It comes from evidence. Every small promise you keep teaches your brain, "I am someone who follows through." And that changes everything. So stop trying to change your entire life tonight. That pressure is exactly what keeps people stuck. Instead, win the next 2 minutes. That is all. Because small wins repeated daily become a completely different life. So here is the question, what is your 1% win today? Leave it in the comments. And if you want more psychology-backed videos that make self-discipline simpler, subscribe, because the next shift could change everything.